This is Seedance 2.0, and people are losing their minds over it.
You killed Jeffrey Epstein, you animal!
What you're currently seeing all came from just text prompts, and people are creating some wild stuff. Which begs the question, could this be the future of filmmaking? Well, we're getting much closer to it every day that goes by, and this shit is just moving way too fast. I mean, just last week, Kling released their 3.0 update, and that set the benchmark already. And I'll suggest you guys watch to the end of this video so you guys can learn how to access this tool. Now, if you guys don't know what Seedance is, it's
China. I love them. China.
ByteDance's next generation AI video generation model. ByteDance are the owners of your girlfriend's favorite platform, TikTok, and this is China's multi-model AI, meaning it can take images, text, audio, and video clips as inputs and produce short cinematic video sequences. Though there are other models that do this already, like Kling, which just last week set the benchmark with their 3.0 update, this feels like the first time that AI video is understanding cinematography and actually getting some really dynamic shots here. Not only that, but the consistency that I've been seeing across these examples have been mind-blowing. So let's get into it. It understands camera language like the pan, the tilt, the zoom, orbit, tracking shots. I mean, you name it. And one of the biggest problems with AI video has always been about like the consistency or the outputs looking like AI slop. So Seedance, it keeps facial features, clothing, even lighting consistent across multiple shots, no matter what angle that you're deciding to sort of direct it in, which means you can actually tell a real good story now and not just make one-off clips like I'm sure you guys have been seeing a lot on TikTok. The cool thing about this model is that you can upload up to 9 images, 3 video clips, a totaling of like 15 seconds. Also 3 audio files. You could mix and match however you want, so you're not just typing a prompt and praying for the best output. You're actually directing a scene. This is how people have been creating some of their favorite movie scenes that you probably have been seeing online. Now let me show you what people are actually creating with this and what's generating a lot of buzz on social platforms like X. And just keep in mind that this model has only been out for a couple days, so that's even crazy to think about. Like this guy who generated a scene of Captain America fighting Ip Man. And if you play it through, like, let's just look at these scenes here. I mean, just the overall sound effects look crazy, like straight out of a fucking movie scene. And the consistency across this like generation just looks, I mean, look at that slow-mo punch. And if you guys want to see another fight sequence, this guy recreated the fight between Goku and Tien from the original Dragon Ball series. I'm a Dragon Ball nerd, by the way, but look at that, straight from the freaking 70s. This looked like it could have been a Bruce Lee film. I mean, that kind of looks like Jackie Chan. This one's pretty cool. This is like a stylistic Vincent van Gogh piece. So you could see how people are like, you know, creating their own ideas and their own styles within these generations. So I'm not sure if this is like a recreation from a movie scene. Just pretty cool stuff in terms of like the consistency and the artistic look here. Now this one was crazy because what this guy did is he recreated like a sort of a Pokemon battle. This looks like it was straight out of like the original anime series. So this is Squirtle versus Charmander, and yeah, just pretty cool stuff. Like it even has the old fucking like Pokemon like soundtrack in the background, which is nuts. Now you have Charizard against Gyarados. Fuck, I'm like butchering these names here. Now this one's wild because the prompt was Will Smith fighting a spaghetti monster, epic action film scene, different cuts, 80s movie scene. Now you guys probably know by now that like Will Smith eating spaghetti is like the benchmark when it comes to like testing these video gen tools. And it's crazy to think that 3 years ago where we were in terms of like AI video generation, just the sort of outputs that you would get around 2023 compared to now is just insane. Looks like it could be a scene from like the Men in Black movies. So if you start thinking like an AI director, you could start seeing like how you could utilize these tools for your own advantage, whether it becomes like, you know, whether it's for content creation for your own YouTube channel, or like if it's something when it comes to your own business and brand. Because a lot of people are using these tools already when it comes to like advertising. People are creating UGC ads, people are creating product ads for their business or for their e-commerce shops. So and it's getting to a point where yeah, it's scary, it's crazy, because like you can't even tell what's real and what's not anymore. I think it all comes down to the intention of the creator, and these tools could really empower someone when it comes to their own creative workflows. It's all dependent on how you use them. So what does this actually mean? Well, Seedance 2.0 is lowering the barriers for indie creators, which means no more big budgets or big teams needed for your ads, your social content, or even the games that you want to create. But it is sparking debates such as, could this displace visual effects jobs? Could this fuel deepfakes or just evolve storytelling? The people who know how to use these tools and utilize them into their own workflows are definitely going to have the upper advantage. Now, how do you actually access this tool? Well, at the time of this recording, it is in beta, so it's technically not available to the public yet. Right now, most people are accessing it through select platforms and creative suites tied to ByteDance. So it's mainly through web-based interfaces rather than direct developer access. So most people are using a VPN in order to do that. It's either invite-based access, regional rollout access, or people using it through partner platforms. I'll provide some links down below in the description as well, just so you guys could check that out. But if you guys want to get updated on when it's going to be released to the public, I'll suggest you guys subscribe to my newsletter down below. You'll also get access to some free guides that will help you along your creative journey and keep you updated with all these AI tools, because this stuff is fucking moving fast. And if this fired you up, drop a like, subscribe to the channel for more AI breakdowns, and I'll definitely see you guys on the next one. Thanks again for watching. Peace.